Right. So we know how to render static components now, right? Where they just contain static content. What we'd like to be able to do is how do we pass data down to the components so that you can render maybe an array of module lists as opposed to just that static list of modules. So the way we can do that is that so here's our little hello world, and it's all static. And what we'd like to be able to do is that hello world, instead of it's just displaying that content, what we could do is that we can use what are called properties. Right? All components have properties. Properties are is a map. It's a JSON object map, right? That maps to any attribute that are passed out down to the element. So any element can have any number of attribute value pairs, right? Attribute equal value, attribute equal value. You know, just like when you say anchor href is equal, or when you say image, the source, those are all attributes, and then you have a value. Yes? Well, all these components that we built that look like tags. Yes? You can also use name value pairs, attribute value, right? When you do that, those values that you pass down to the element are available through properties, props, right? And are passed down to the class through its constructor. So that when the component is instantiated, right? When the tag is instantiated, right? The framework calls your constructor and it passes down a map that represents all those name value pairs that were declared as attributes. So let's create a really simple parameterized message component. So here's a little hello world message component, and copy here the parameterized component. Let's paste it. So what this says is that it's React, it's component, it's a normal component. The only difference here is that now we have a constructor, right? Remember, this is a class that, and when somebody's calling new on it, right? And it's passing constructor. It's passing a properties field here, right? And that property is mapped to all the attributes that we might use to call or instantiate messages. So let's just do messages here, which is being exposed, and so we can import it here. Let's go say import messages from. Wait, oh no, not message. We can just say messages, message. Now, if we load it, where's our message? Actually, we're not doing anything with the message. We go to message. It's just doing an H1, and it's only rendering the message inside of that H1. So, so this is the message. There it is. So this is the message, but we're not actually passing any arguments to it, right? So let's pass a message. So in whiteboard, we can say message is equal the message. Life is good. No. And there it is. So it's available to us through this this.props. This.props.message, right? So props is what was passed to us in the constructor, and we can access it through where message is the actual name of the attribute that was passed in. Make sense? Very easy.